Oh man, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, check 1 2 3. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? It was a little technical difficulty, but we live now. Check 1 2. We live. Campaign show. Welcome to campaign show. Monday, February 3rd. Monday motivations or money motivations or whatever your motivations is. Man, we about to get into it. February 3rd, man, it's February already. Black Mystery Month. Black Mystery Month continues. You see the title, Snoop Dogg's new Super Bowl ad, super cringe and super sad. And that rhymes. I didn't even recognize it. Have y'all seen this new Super Bowl ad with Snoop and Tom Brady? Well, we're going to react to that in about 60 seconds, and we're going to have a whole live discussion about that for an hour, for the next hour. It's an intervention. It's all in love. You know, as much as people might not know or believe, you know, I know Snoop very well, and I love Snoop. It's like I know Cube, Ice Cube very well. I love Cube, you know what I'm saying? But my love is different. My love is different. My love is accountability type love. My love is, it ain't even tough love. It's just true love. It's truth. And if the truth hurts, then, you know, that just is what it is. You know, God created the sensation called pain, so you got to take that up with him or whatever God you believe in. But 10 more seconds, we're going to go and get into this. And, you know, we're just going to have a discussion about it. We're going to have a discussion about it, and I'm going to put the, matter of fact, I'll do this right now. And I'm not actually not going to take nobody on, no callers or nothing on yet, but I'm going to have the link in the chat right here so y'all can see it. Salute everybody. Invent one. Salute Invent first in the chat. Montega, Jabril, Ahmad Jabril, Wrench Mob, God Mods is the most vicious. George Allen, salute. Marvin Stroud, K Solo, salute. Okay, yeah, we there now. So warning, extreme cringe ahead. And this is fair use, of course. I don't know how this is going to register on the YouTube side of the game, but it don't matter. It's just content. Let's check it out.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different.
Ew, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me rewind it. Let's bring that beat back. It's halfway. I'm stopping it because it's fair use. But that was super cringe. Let's listen to it again, and I'm gonna let it keep flying. Extreme.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
Look at that. Look at that right there. Paid for by, matter of fact, let me see if I can pull this media up because I want y'all to get a good look at this. Who this is sponsored, brought to you by, brought to you by. Yeah, there we go. Paid for by Foundation to Combat That word, and that's from the FCAS. You know, that and such and such and such. I'm not going to repeat that. That's who brought you this. This is brought to you by a specific people that, you know, I guess they claim that we're all in the same gang. We're all in the same boat. We're all oppressed by the supremacists that I guess that's in office now. I guess they don't claim to be of that same nation or nationality or genetic makeup, but that's who this is paid for by. I don't know how much Super Bowl ads cost, but the Foundation to Combat the FCAS must got a bag. They must have a pretty nice bag to be able to push the the propaganda that they're pushing right now. But let's continue. That being said and seen and heard, let's continue.
This brings me back to Kanye. Of course, everybody's like Kanye for supporting Trump, but then I hear things that he's trying to say, like he's trying to approach the situation with love because that's the only way we get down to the bottom of it. How do you feel about these? He's giving me the look.
The only way to beat hate is with love. Learn from the dog.
So he laughed it off because obviously he gave him a mad dog. When he asked him about that. Very same thing that Kanye said that he was trying to handle it like.
He's trying to approach the situation with love because that's the only way we get down to the bottom of it. How do you feel about these? He's giving me the look.
He's giving me the look. What look would that have been? We're going to get to it, but I just stopped it for fair use purposes, fair use.
The only way to beat hate is with love. Learn from the dog. Which one of you jigaboo ass gonna be the first one to do it?
Man, with love like that, who needs hate?
How do you feel about these statements that Kanye?
Have you seen that movie Get Out?
Actually, I haven't seen it, but I know
you
what
need
it's
to
about.
go see it because Kanye's the star.
I know exactly what it's about, though.
That's who he is. The brainwash. Like the nigga he used to be before he went to that house.
Yeah,
is not the nigga he is. The nigga he used to be was outlandish, different, had his own views and opinions. Now he's like thinking I want to just try to. That sounds like a programmed, computerized nigga.
yeah. I'm not gonna.
Now I'm not gonna lie. Let's read that. Fair use. Oh, my bad. Let me make it bigger. This is quote Donald Trump. He ain't done nothing wrong to me. This is 2024. This is just 1 year ago. He ain't done nothing wrong to me. He's done only great things for me. He pardoned Michael Harry O. Harris. I have nothing but love and respect for Donald Trump. Okay, then why bang on Kanye? Why bang on Kanye? And not just Kanye. Let's keep on watching. Fair use.
Like when you're not programmed and all of a sudden, shoot, you program? It's Sunday, man. I got gospel in my heart right now. For all that hate, I'ma answer it with love. Y'all can't hate enough on me. I love too much. So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? The devil never show you his face in the get-go.
So it didn't feel like that.
The devil don't never give it to you in the intro. The devil gonna take his time with you. He gonna milk you in. Then he gonna flash on you. Nigga, you didn't know I was him?
Let me back
The
that
devil
up.
gonna take his time with you. He gonna milk you in. Then he gonna flash on you. Nigga, you didn't know I was him? Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine.
The devil gonna take his time with you, then he gonna milk you in. So there, of course, are white devils, and then there are black devils. In the NOI, we talk about the 5%, we talk about the 85%, and we talk about the 10%. The 10% is the bloodsuckers of the poor, the wickedly wise. They're not just white people. There's 10% Satan's bloodsuckers of their own poor people that are black people that do this same thing right here.
So it didn't feel like that.
The devil don't never give it to you in the intro. The devil gonna take his time with you. He gonna milk you in.
Like a pimp. Something like a pimp. He ain't gonna never let you know how, they really playing you and playing on your blackness and playing on your hoodness or whatever. He's gonna give it to you, like he with you. But then he gonna switch it on you. Right? Is that just the slave master devil, or is that, the people that they came out of, which is us, the original ones that taught them how to do that?
Then he gonna flash on you. Nigga, you didn't know I was him? Get your
Man.
life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together.
Stop worrying about his. But apparently he was kind of worried about
Which one
ours.
of you? So if he don't care about y'all, he really don't give a fuck about us. So fuck him too. And fuck everybody down with Donald Trump. I said it, yeah, Snoop Dogg. Fuck him. We gotta learn to pick each other up instead of pulling each other down. That's what we great at as black people. We great at tearing each other down.
I don't know, man. Who's great at tearing who down? Who tore who down first?
I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man. Still 100% black.
I'm strong. That's like a hurricane. Still standing. Still strong.
You could be up 1 minute and they'll try to pull you down the next.
They'll try to pull you down.
But I'm a strong black man. I'm cut from a different cloth. You can't tear me down. I'm one of God's child, one of his children. And I'm taking the load.
I don't know if I'm cut out for that kind of love. Look at that. So fast forward to right now at the inauguration. Guess who showed up and guess who didn't show up? So the one that said that they wouldn't never show up and really banged on it showed up. And the one who said he would show up is Kanye West, or Ye. He said he didn't go to the inauguration because he was asked to write a second apology for his past comments about this community, and he didn't go. It wasn't about a bag. And in fact, his bag done exponentially multiplied back to billionaire status. Now he's a 2.7 billionaire, right? For not going to the man that he publicly said that, you know, he voted for and he was with and he got love for and all that, and used the same love strategy and that he got banged on by, you know, our brother Snoop about. And he refused to go. He still stood on his you know, anti whatever, you know, allegedly anti, you know, whatever testicles, and didn't go. He didn't go. And still, you know, he's whatever bag that was offered, you know what I'm saying? He 2.7 billion strong right now, clowning at the Grammys, flaunting his wife out there naked or whatever. He doing what he want. Is that the kind of Ye that you miss? That you said that, you know, he used to be a real ninja? I didn't really want to play too much with what he said on DJ Sus. We talking about, I need to put you around some black women again and take you to a barbecue and take you to a dice game and all of that. Hey, man. I'm just saying, man.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the worst.
We the worst. No, wait a minute. Hey, man, we the worst. I still ain't heard no apology to black people. I still ain't heard no apology to us for saying that we was Uncle, you know, not even whatever, you know, he was saying about the rappers or people that was going to perform for Trump, but just the black people that was going to vote for Donald Trump. I still ain't heard no apology or even no explanation, but we got one out of them for allegedly for Gayle King, and we seen how violation she was, and she got an apology, and we still waiting on one. Man, let's go to the comments. Let's go to the comments, shall we? There's the StreamYard link, but let me try to back up a little bit. Salute Ahmad, salute Adrian, Big Adrian, salute Wrench Mob, Brother Kenny X. What did I just watch? K Solo, I know what you are, so what am I? You know what I'm saying? The Pee Wee Herman. All that just to combat anti such and such, not even such and such all across the board for all people. Knowledge, you're the son. Your son, the guy saved me some bread on the stock market. Yeah, we get to that in a second. Harris 2820, what a joke. Brother Kenny X, that was nasty work. The world's biggest crybabies playing victims. Safi Ali, BS. The ADL saw Elon do a whole such and such salute and still defended it. Absolutely. Small hats have money. It's not about money. I just gave y'all the example of Ye. Ye turned them down. He resisted the devil and they fleed him, and God or whoever multiplied his bag. He went back up to 2.7 billion, 2.7 billion by turning them and their apology down. You didn't have to show up. You didn't have to 304 up. You showed up and 304 up. The opposite of what we do over here. NW stands, man, Snoop really on that stuff, going along to get along. Montega, that commercial definitely changed my mind about those people. Money well spent, not quite outstanding. While I'm just finding this pod. Oh man, these people. You found it now, man. You know what I'm saying? You on time. Quite outstanding. Salute, man. All love, all respect. Southern Breeze. There's always a way out and a choice. Madon, I see you, Mr. Snoop. Snoop is delusional. For double F, funky, yeah, funky dog head B, all that what he called Gail King. She got an apology. Social media superhero. I respect Ye for not bending the knee again. At least he stood on business on that. Did he ever bend the knee? I don't think he ever bended no knee to those particular people. Yeah, not to those people. He even went harder and say that he loves, he loves that guy. That Elon Musk was, he loves that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't ever recall, Ye ever bending no knee on that subject, against that subject. Black Warrior Spirit, where's Calvin's red MAGA hat? 808, I voted for Trump. Yeah, it's not even, he was talking to you if he said F everybody who voted for him, or everybody who with him. So he's talking to you, but I'm not even tripping on who nobody voted for. This ain't even about who nobody voted for. This is just about, our brother pressing us and banging on us and roasting us publicly for whatever we was going to do. And then saying, don't worry about what I'm doing. Chilltown Major, salute. Jabril, if God gave me 4 hands, I would have given this commercial 4 thumbs down. Yeah, we're gonna play it again. We're gonna play this. It's gonna be a greatest hits, greatest cringe. This is cringe doggy dog. Cringe doggy dog right now. Salute, Snoop. We love you, but it's cringe. So let's play this again from the top.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different.
Because you're just different. Like when we start talking like that, like damn, why it ain't because you just different, cuz you just different, cuz on crypto. Where did it code switch or whatever? We start talking different because you're just different. That's ew. So
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate.
Oh man, we gotta roast. Oh my lord, we gotta roast this. We gotta put this on the shish kebab. Cause you're just different. And this second half do y'all ever remember that? It was like a parody type comedy, like dudes were talking about gang violence, and it was like they was making it super corny, like we supposed to be brothers, man. Don't and it's two different supposed to be two dudes from different gangs on the basketball court, like they about to fight, and dude steps in like we're supposed to be brothers. Like that's this shit right here. That's this right here.
Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
Wow. That is incredible. I hate that things are so bad that we got to do a commercial about it. How have things been for the last 470 years? For your people, Snoop, you know what I'm saying? And is Tom Brady Jewish? I'm not familiar. Do y'all anybody know in the chat, is Tom Brady Jewish? Is there a certain reason that he is the one that's, you know, the co-star or the co-actor in this cringe-a-thon, this cornball-a-thon ad commercial right here? You know what I'm saying?
And this brings me back to Kanye. Of course, everybody's like Kanye for supporting Trump, but then I hear things that he's trying to say, like he's trying to approach the situation with love because that's the only way we get down to the bottom of it. How do you feel about these? He's giving me the look.
The only way to beat hate is with love. Learn from the dog. Which one of you jigaboo ass gonna be the first one to do it?
Man, with love like that, who needs hate?
How do you feel?
So yeah, like you doing exactly what Kanye was trying to do, and you banged on him. Daniel ran him out of California because you said that he was a sellout and he was in the valley or Calabasas or wherever he was at, and you was talking about pressing him and pulling up on him and all of that. Like you pressed him, like, you know what I'm saying? And you doing worse than him. Like, I guess he learned how to bang. He learned how to get his crypto on because he did not show up. He did not throw 304 up. He did not hoe up or show up, and still got his bag multiplied over what your bag is right now. He up at 2.7 billion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just putting it out there because this is how the Lord works. The Lord works this kind of way. Like if we use our you know, our fame and our influence, whatever gifts that he gave us to actually tear our brother down, you know what I'm saying? To actually tear our brother down, our brothers or sisters down, then as you has judged, so shall ye be judged. And now the very words and actions and positions that, you know, you was judging yay for, now that people like me and real soldiers that don't do this for money, we do it for principle, we do it for real love of our people, real warfare. And when we see that we've been pimped and been finessed, you know what I'm saying, then we're extra angry, we're extra outraged. So money don't make us ride, and money don't make us stop riding. You know what I'm saying? We're going to need an apology. We're going to need a sincere apology. And we don't even need that, but you're going to need to do a sincere apology. We don't need it. You need to do it, my brother.
About these statements that Kanye.
Have you seen that movie Get Out?
Actually, I haven't seen it, but I know
you
what
need
it's
to
about.
go see it because Kanye's the star.
I know exactly what it's about, though.
That's who he is. The brainwash. Like the nigga he used to be before he went to that house.
Yeah.
Is not the nigga he is. The nigga he used to be was outlandish, different, had his own views and opinions. Now he's like thinking I want to just try to. That sounds like a programmed, computerized nigga.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Like when you're not programmed, and all of a sudden, shoot, you program. It's Sunday, man. I got gospel in my heart right now. For all the hate, I'ma answer it with love. Y'all can't hate enough on me. I love too much.
How are we the ones that's hating so much? It's just because we outnumber, you know, we outnumber. Like now the numbers mean something because it's just one person at a time that's expressing their disappointment and their anger or their outrage at your hypocrisy and your hate. It's just that, you know, millions of ones equals millions of people. Like we're not doing this as no concerted effort necessarily. Each individual that had individual love for you is individually offended, and it adds up to millions of people. You know what I'm saying? So you think it's a gang of hate. No, it's not a gang of hate. I'm just one person, and it's not even hate. You just disappointed and violated us, and everybody now has a way to let you know how they feel about it. It's called social media. So the numbers can be your best friend, or the numbers could be your worst enemy. The numbers could be your best friend, or the numbers could be your worst enemy. So that's how that works. Smokestack Jr.
What up, Cam? What's happening, man?
You got it, big guy. What's your thoughts on this subject?
Yeah, man, dude. I'm gonna keep saying that he a Crip. So I see it as he just being him. He always been like that. That ain't
He always
nothing.
been like what?
He always been like that, Cam.
Like what? You got to be specific.
He always been I don't want to say too much, but you know what I'm saying. He always been
We don't. You can say too much. You can say it without cussing or what?
Okay, let me put it like this. He always was the ones trying to be doing the same thing them folks be doing.
What you mean, a sellout?
Huh?
You mean he always was a sellout? Is that what you're saying? Or
Not necessarily a sellout, because sellouts, they doing it for a purpose. He not doing it for a purpose. He just actually want to do what they do and want to be.
He want to be the opposite race?
Yeah. But he our color, but you know, he want to be like that, you know. Do what they do.
Like in what way? Give me an example. Like, because he already rich and famous. What are they doing that he wanted
the right way? Yeah. Like, you know, follow the law-abiding citizen. Shit, you know. You get what I'm saying? He always gonna do it. No matter what, he gonna do that. He ain't gonna look past just because, you know, me and you look like him. He ain't gonna look past you. He gonna go full strength, you know what I mean? Cause that's what they do when they get a little position, you know.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost though, Smokestack. I don't do riddles in G14 classified too well.
Let's say like a police.
Now, okay.
You get what I'm coming from now.
Oh yeah, well you could just say that. I mean, you know,
try to, like you were saying earlier, go along to get along. But actually, he's gonna show out. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna put on the show for the other one.
Yeah. But I didn't understand why you say he's a Crip. Like what being a Crip have to do with it?
It got a lot to do with it. That's how most of them operate. That's how they operate.
Most Crips are police.
No, I ain't saying they were.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand what you're talking about.
Did you get what I did? You catch what I was putting down at first? When I said that he trying to be like them.
I don't do good at 21 questions, bro. I understand.
This YouTube, you know, we can't say certain stuff.
You can say stuff. You can just use another word to say it. I absolutely don't know what you know what I mean.
I'm putting it out there now. He trying to be like the pink people.
Okay, but what? Oh, yeah, all right, yeah.
And that's why I'm a commercial, and that's why it looked the way it looked. You get me?
Right. All right. So, but what is a Crip got to do? You said they all like all the
life. I mean, pretty much all his entertainment life, what we done seen, from the murder trial to the Tupac stuff to the Diddy allegations. It's so much stuff. Like,
but that don't got nothing to do with being that don't got nothing to do with Cripping though, right?
But he's a Crip though, right?
I don't know. I mean, I don't. You lost me on that. I'm not making the connection.
That's what he started off as, Cam. I ain't trying to talk nothing of what the man did musically. Like, he's a phenomenon in the rap game, hip hop artist, all that. I love his music. I listen to it. You know, I'm 39, so I grew up around that era of hip hop where it was popping. Like,
no, I understand that. So let me just cut to the chase, and then I go on to the next call, because I really don't understand what you saying and what being a Crip have to do with it at all. Like I don't get it. So can you break that down for me? Like, because when I ask you, like, he's a Crip, yeah, they all do that. Like I don't know what you mean. All Crips do that. All rappers do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna keep saying that he's a Crip. So what you
said they all do that? Who all Crips do that?
No.
Then what are you talking about?
What you mean, like, you trying to say I'm saying all Crips do what he do, not every Crip do what he do. What I'm saying, you can expect whatever. If a motherfucker already showed
you got it. You try not to do them F-bomb cuss words.
That's what I'm saying. I can't just break it down.
All right, bro. All right, peace. I got you. Yeah, if we can't even control our own mouth, and then I mean, I don't know what that had to do with nothing. So I couldn't let that slide. I couldn't just let that. I would have checked it too if he would have said blood. Dom moves like, no, what do you mean? All bloods is like that. All Dom like, I don't know what that had to do with nothing. So that didn't make no sense. Prince Visionary, peace.
Peace. I wanted to know what he meant by that too.
Yeah, I didn't get that. If you're trying to say that I ain't gonna speculate. You got to be able to communicate. If you're in your 30s or 40s or whatever, and you can't communicate clearly, this ain't really the live for you. This ain't really the place for you, because I don't want to be pulling your teeth and act like you try to make me look like I'm Vlad TV and get you incriminated or something. You ain't like I don't understand that kind of language. Like a real man know how to stand on his words, say what he mean what he say. You don't got to cuss. You ain't got to gossip. You ain't got to do none of that. Especially, you probably shouldn't even be saying that nothing if you ain't seen it yourself. So I don't know Snoop to be no, rat or no this and that. I don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? We just talking strictly about this, this specific subject right here. So all that extra stuff, like, I'm giving y'all the floor, but, don't come with like really gossip, bring some receipts or something like that. But go ahead, Prince, my bad.
Oh no, you all good. That's just going into a few things that I've seen today on top of this subject. Again, if you can't articulate what you really wanted to say, you shouldn't have said it in the first place, because now that puts you in a bad spot. But with the whole Snoop Dogg thing is going into what we all seeing right now. A lot of our so-called favorite celebrities who we grew up watching, we always thought was real. They always kept it 100. They was always for the people. He was always this, and then now you seeing that a lot of them, they selling out. Doing anything for the dollar just to get on, so they can keep their name relevant, because the music might not be selling, or they probably got something on them to keep doing this.
So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, what is the, not extortion, but what is the, do these people got something? What is it that they got on him, or people like that's making them do that? Because you're not comfortable. You're not comfortable doing that. You don't want to do this. You knew what it was going to be like. You know what I'm saying?
And we didn't hear. Now go ahead, Cam.
My bad. Welcome down, Ram. Salute. Mark, welcome down, Ram. I got your cash app. Thank you for the cash app. But go ahead, Prince. My bad.
No, like you were saying, because we didn't hear about you going bankrupt. You doing good financially. If we just go off of what Google and Forbes say. So what's the reason for you to be doing all? And not just him, all the celebrities who we grew up listening to, watching. Not just Snoop. It don't just start with him. We're in with him. It's a bunch of them like that. And it's like, hey, wait a minute, I'm looking at you, not pocket watching nothing, but you're not bankrupt. It says right here you're worth 20, 30, 40, 50, 80 million. So what you doing this for?
Right. And I think that's part of the psychological warfare and the Willie Lynchism that they do with us right now. The whole thing called Forbes and wealth and all of that, that's something to make our own people targets, that make us be jealous and envious of our own people. If we start pocket watching, we do pocket watch, but our own people is valuing themselves according to how much money they got, not according to their character or the love or the help that they do for humanity or for their own people. It's about how much money they got. So that's the goal. That's the aim. That's what you worship. And once these sites like Forbes or whatever put you out there, you think that that's like a sign of success, like, Robin Leach lifestyles of the rich and famous. I finally made it to this level. No, that's really your enemy, your small cap behavioral scientist, media owner enemy, making you a target. You a target anytime you go to any ghetto where they struggling or whatever. You are a potential, duct tape victim, because you can't move around because they didn't advertise your net worth. You know what I'm saying? So we don't even realize that we being set up like that emotionally and mentally or whatever, that, if somebody is doing something that we don't like, we either going to try to rob them, we're going to try to scoop them up, tape them up, or we're going to try to blicky them, get them out of here, because it triggers our envy. It triggers our so-called crabs in a barrel or crabs in a bucket type mentality. And we don't realize that we even being set up like that. The real wealthy people, the real smart, wise people, you don't know who they are. Just recently, you found out who Larry Fink was, or, the CEO over BlackRock, or the other one, I don't even know the other one name, over Vanguard. The real ones, they don't want to be known. They don't be driving around with no jewelry, no flashy cars, and then they owning islands. They owning whole continents. They owning whole gross national products, you know what I'm saying, of whole countries. They don't have to prove their wealth or their power like that. So, we're being set up all kind of ways because of our ignorance, our immaturity, our weaknesses, our vices. And, they find, like Epstein or Disney, because I don't even like to say Diddy, but Disney and Epstein and Weinstein, they got some tapes on you. They got some videos, some tapes. They got some females or some little boys that said you did this and you did that to them, and you don't want to fight that. So you feel
I heard that's what the Playboy Mansion was back when Hefner was alive. I heard he was getting tapes on, people then. So then Hugh Hefner was always viewed as a guy you want to be. I got the women, I'm like Hugh Hef.
Yeah,
so
ladies man.
Yeah. So I remember growing up, I used to see people like Bow Wow, Magic Johnson, just all these people. Yeah, I was at the Playboy Mansion. And then I'll be thinking back like, wait a minute. A lot of y'all was at that Playboy Mansion. I remember y'all doing interviews on BET and MTV, trying to make yourself seem like you all this and that. And then when it came out that he was a sexual deviant and he was over there recording people and having tapes on people, I'm like, that makes sense. Now that makes sense why y'all doing a lot of stuff. They got tapes on y'all, man. You wanted to get your little fetishes off at the Playboy Mansion, thinking that there wasn't nobody in the room, but it was somebody in the room.
But even if it wasn't nobody in the room, even if you was in your own hotel room, you're gonna still get done like Mike Tyson or Tupac or Kobe or whoever. Somebody, it don't even take no tapes. It don't even take no tapes or no pictures or no text messages. All it takes is a female to say you did that to me, and the right politicians, Gloria Allred, and the right, Democratic or the small cap lawyers that got more money, that's willing to fight more than you willing to fight. That's why Michael Jackson just said, just pay him off and make it go away. It didn't mean that he was guilty. He was like, man, I ain't even got time to be playing this, but he played right into their hands, just like Bill Cosby. Because if you just say wave it off, I don't even want to deal with it. I don't want to show up in no court. Just pay them. You know what I'm saying? Now your lawyers is about to twist you up. Your lawyers are small caps. So they're going to say, here, just say, this and this, and then we're going to seal the file up, and then you have to never worry about it again. And that was a lie. No, you shouldn't have admitted to nothing. You shouldn't have said nothing. You should have just, pulled up and showed up and fought it, because as soon as you gave it to that lawyer to handle, that lawyer twisted you up, and you just signed off on it. You paid the lawyer a few $1 million, so he beat you coming and going, and then he helping to rob you and take your freedom and ultimately take your life. And that's what we've been doing, relying on these open enemy bloodsuckers of the poor. They acting like they're fellow victims in the struggle against white supremacists, but y'all are the ones that been bleeding us dry and exploiting us, you know what I'm saying, and robbing us and leaving us, poor and insane, you know what I'm saying, the whole time. But since they're definitely, they're directly connected to money, we don't want to shake them. You know what I'm saying? No, such and such Stein or Greenberg or whoever, helped me make almost $1 billion. So they really love me. They was there for me when I was struggling, and they put up this kind of money because they just was they was protecting their little ninja investment. But they was the parasite or the leech that was on your God-given talent the whole time. They wasn't on you because they loved you. Parasites don't love their hosts. They love what they get from their hosts. But go ahead.
No, and everything you said is spot on. Just like you were saying, oh, we always quick to tear each other down. I was saying to myself, like, Snoop, you forgot what your career was, bro. You literally made a song called "B's and T's Ain't Nothing But,"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cuss all on your platform.
Yeah.
And you was tearing down the women. Technically, we supported you. We bought you your rap snacks. We bought you your liquors. We bought you we supported you. So who you talking about tearing who down? Like you said in one of your lives, you turned your back on us.
Right. Who's tearing who? You know what I'm saying? That's just like saying, can black people be racist? You know, can we really be tearing you down, or was you the one tearing us down? Was you the one infecting? We got a receipt, and I'm not just saying him, but this is the subject we talking about since we doing Super Bowl ads and Trump parties and all of that, and the Olympics and all of that. You know, they done put you on the top. Somebody done put you on the top of everything of this world right now, right?
Yeah, his last year run was crazy.
Right. So they just gonna do that for nothing? Like, we know Satan. We know how Satan work and why Satan do what they do. Just like,
and he got that Corona commercial too.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm talking about the mega stuff, global stuff, like the Olympics, like Donald Trump, and like the Super Bowl, stuff like that. Though, and whether it's the Grammys or the Hall of Fames and all this type of stuff, these are things that globally are influential, because I need you to be a top level magician or enchanter or sorcerer. I need you to stay, on the top level of influence, at least for a certain generation. But Trump diffused that. Trump, kind of pulled the air, or let the air out that little float, because, during that little DJ session, the crowd, they was playing TMZ and all them start playing them a certain kind of way. Like, the crowd was not interested. Now they, Trump is going to make you pay from a different angle. While the small caps that put the battery in your back, that's trying to keep you up there, you know what I'm saying, is to keep using you as the Pied Piper influencer, on us. Trump, he gonna use you for another, purpose, because he's in power now. So now you in the middle, like getting pulled like a tightrope, a tug of war, and it's not gonna turn out too good. Nobody can really withstand that unless you really with God. And if you're really with God, then you wouldn't be in that situation in the first place.
Right.
Madon, you there? Madon?
Yo, Cam, salute. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Salute. What's your thoughts on the Snoop Dogg Super Bowl ad?
Oh man, it was definitely cringe-worth, man. It's like I'm taken aback. It just reminds me how they play on our ignorance, because, like you pointed out at the end of the ad, it always talking about anti-demism. But what about the anti-blackism? You know what I'm saying?
Say that again. So, what about the what?
It's all about the anti-demism. Like, at the end of that, what I'm talking about, what they said, anti-demism. But what about the anti-blackism? You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like, it's making it look like the hate is equal, when we know their hatred for us is more greater than our hatred for anybody, because we the most loving people on the planet, from what history has proven. So to me, I think the ad was one-sided. I think it was always playing the same old narrative, like this is the main focus of everybody in the world, anti-demism, when it's really ain't. You know what I mean? But that's just my humble opinion.
Yeah, let's look at that a little deeper right quick. Like, anti-demism, anti the small capism, when the real definition of that is us, right? I be that's the real definition. The definition of Semitic, if you see the red underline, is Afro-Asiatic language family. So Afro-Asiatic languages family is made by Afro-Asiatic people, not pink people, not Euro people, not none of that. So exactly like Kanye, like Ye said, you want to hear some anti-Semitic? I just F'd your B. I just F'd your B. You know, it just ain't nothing but O's and tricks. That's anti-Semitism right there. That's anti your own people, especially your own women and girls. That's degrading. That's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? That's an abomination, especially if you're talking about I'm a banger. I just love the gang bang. Okay, you love the gang bang, meaning what? You love to do violence against your own people, because gang banging, black gang banging don't really involve dealing with the slave master, going to war against the slave master, right? For those that's pushing that line. So what, anti-Semitism is everything that's against us, because we are the original Semitic people. We are the definite article of Semitic people. So anything that programming or poison or whatever that can be put in our head for the last 400 years of self-hatred, we're programmed to hate self. So if we're Semitic and we're programmed to hate self, then we're programmed to be anti-Semitic or anti-self, anti our own self and our own kind. So who created Hollywood and who created these record labels and all of that to perpetuate and promote that anti-self hatred that black people have for ourselves, our brothers, and our own women? What is the institution that established that spread these images and spread these concepts, these negative self-hating inferiority complexes around the world? Could it be, these same people that sponsored this ad right here? let me get back to, ain't these the same people that sponsored NAA or that established the NAACP, that the Black Caucus, Congressional Black Caucus, and SNCC and CORE and all these black civil rights organizations and civil rights so-called activist leaders of the past? Ain't these the people that propped them up and installed them and made them our leaders and said that we should get behind them? If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. If I'm tripping, if I'm hating, I'm thinking I'm just providing receipts. What's your thoughts, Madonna?
Yeah, I mean, you kicking the statistics and the ballistics, man. They can't win that argument. They cold busted when you look at it, man, because they can't get around it. Especially how you just broke down the definition as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you did that, bro, because that was a dagger. But yeah, man, they act like they're trying to paint this picture between Tom and Snoop. To me, what I got out of it is if our hate for each other is kind of equal. Like, okay, we hate, like, it made it look like, okay, black people hate white people the same way white people by this reason, when we know that's not the real narrative of how this started or kicked off. And that's the problem I kind of have with it.
All right, man, I'm with you. Elite SKD says this is the info that Kyrie Irving was trying to get across also, and look how they attacked him. Look how they make everybody apologize, right? They make everybody apologize, and in my estimation, this little ad is a form of an apology. That's a low-key apology. Trump got him over there, bowing down to him on his side, and they finna pull him over here. Now you're gonna have to bow down our way. So they it's like two pit bulls that got like a little rabbit and shit and just shaking him up and they gonna wind up ripping him apart. That's what it looked like to me. But let me play this one more time.
Ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump.
Let's play this one more time. Warning, extreme cringe alert.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
Okay, let me stop. I hate you because, you from a different neighborhood, all this type of stuff. Anything coming from our people, that hate was a direct product of 400 years of, mental destruction, mental death, robbing us of the knowledge of ourselves, the knowledge of our own kind, the knowledge of our God, knowledge of love for ourselves. So did Tom Brady's people or Tom Brady have a hand, or were they the architects of the transatlantic slave trade? You know what I'm saying? Of course, we know that regular white Gentile people, it was legal to have slaves, but who was the architects? Who are the architects of the transatlantic slave trade? Right? That's what we want to know. Were any of them white Jewish people? Do we have receipts? Do we have scholars and of their own people and writings and receipts from their own history books that many of them, many if not the majority of the architecture, you know what I'm saying, the institution, the business side of it were people that claim to be Jewish, right? So if we are suffering, like I hate you because what he said, I hate you because
we from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because we from different neighborhoods. So he's saying, I guess, that I hate you because somebody taught me that you was inferior. I guess this is my view so far of this. Since it's sponsored, since we see who's it's sponsored by the same people that created Hollywood, that controls and paints the images of different races the way that they want us to view them, right? So if Tom Brady is not Jewish, if he's a white Gentile, maybe Christian or something like that, he's still reading a script by these people right here. They're still creating the narrative about why he allegedly was hating black people, I guess. Like Snoop is hating his own people by gangbanging, or represents black people that hate each other from gangbanging. And then Tom Brady, as a sports dude, a white dude, was taught to hate black people because of whatever. But look who's the mastermind sponsor behind this whole thing.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because I don't understand you. So should that be Snoop or a black person saying that line right there? Does that really fit what black people's position is? Do we hate, white people? do black people have any history whatsoever in America of hating black people? Have any history of hating white people, especially because they look different? Or was we taught that white people are the standard of physical beauty? We bleaching our skin. Look at our sister Serena Williams. Look at Beyonce. Look, do we hate the way white people look? Have we ever proved that we hated the way white people look? That ain't an accurate bar for him to be saying.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because
I think you hate me? Okay, we've been here since 1555. I don't know how many of y'all is familiar with the old Mike Wallace documentary called "The Hate That Hate Produced," regarding the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? So for Snoop to be saying, or him reading that script, I'm pretty sure he didn't write that. For him to be reading that, I hate you because I think you hate me. No, history has proven, I don't have to think. Do we got reparations? While these people right here been enjoying reparations in their own separate state and territory for the last 77 years, fully funded, fully state-of-the-art technology, fully state-of-the-art infrastructure, fully state-of-the-art weaponry and nuclear weapons and jets and Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine intelligence and all of that. And it just got established in 1948. So why we didn't get nothing like that? So I don't have to think that you probably hate me. You know what I'm saying? United Snakes of America. I can pretty much deduce. I can pretty much come to the conclusion that you probably do.
Need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different.
Because you're just different.
Man, I hate. hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it. Is a commercial what we supposed to do about it? Is a commercial what you're supposed to do about it? Is that what you have to do about it? A commercial? Right? We, your own people that been really pushing this line, have been telling you what you're supposed to do about it. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to explain and apologize to your own people first for dissing them and violating them and finessing them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of doing a commercial with Tom Brady sponsored by these guys, a script that's written by these guys. I don't think that's what you had to do.
Me too.
Me too. As in Me Too movement. So anyway, let me go back to the comments and to the conversation. Get sparked out. Another stream hating on black folks. I'm out. Actually, you're out for good. You're out for good. Get sparked. Let's see how many people follow you. I guess that was supposed to, yeah, man, he's hating on black folks. Let's go.
He about to take the ball and leave.
Right. No, he ain't even got no ball. You ain't got nothing over here. Like that was just a weak little, COINTELPRO.
Why you have to announce it?
Right. DMV, be more. DMV, be more. You there? DMV, be more. All right, I'm gonna have to get you.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Peace. What's your thoughts on this?
God damn it.
Hello? Oh, it must be a echo or a delay. Just come back and I'll pull you back up. Prince Visionary.
Yes.
Yeah. Thoughts, you or Madonna? And y'all thoughts on this?
Well, I was noticing when you played the video, everything that Snoop was saying, like you said, don't even add up to what it was weird. It was like he was saying, I hate you because I think you hate me. But then look at the stuff the white guy was saying. Oh, I hate you because I know people that hate you. And then his rebuttal would be, well, I hate you because I don't understand you. And it's like, it was just like I was noticing that. Like, look at the stuff Snoop was saying versus stuff he was saying. And it was real weird.
Right. Well, for anybody that's into Bible or stuff like that, it says that the love of money is the root of all evil, and it says it's harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven, or it's harder for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. So if you singing Anita Baker and you're singing gospel and, I call on you, Jesus, in the morning, it'll be all over in the morning. You might want to read that verse. And all of us who claim to be Christians and think that God, is the bag, like, we worship the bag. That's what we're here to do. God put us here to get the bag. Then you might want to go read that verse about the love of money and about it's harder for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than for a rich man or a woman to enter into the kingdom of heaven, especially at this time that we're living in, where we see Satan for who he really is or who they really are, because it's not just one individual. And Satan is absolutely offering deals and making deals and offers that you can't refuse. I mean, you can refuse them if you're not a coward, but if you're a coward, you absolutely refusing them and you're going along to get along. And the wages of that type of sin or that type of deal is Judas. 30 pieces of silver, and then Judas didn't even get to live to appreciate it because his own conscience, his own self-accusing spirit, tortured and tormented him. So he did his own self. You know what I'm saying? So what good is it to gain the whole world and lose your soul? So
yeah. I was just gonna say, Cam, I'm hoping some creative black mind just remix that. So when somebody they put somebody else's voice in there, so it just it paint a different narrative. Like, so why? No, I hate you because you enslaved my people, or this, that, and the third. I hope somebody spin it. That's my opinion. But at the same time, it shows they paint the same narrative, man, to make it look like the most hated people is not us, and hate is on the rise. Like the one article you said, it showed hate rising. I'm like, when the hate for black people start falling? Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's my.
But if
you know what I mean?
if that people is who controls media and controls literature, if they control the media and the literature, then they control the narrative. They can constantly say that, we suffered this equal, or we was this and we was that, and that don't work with us. Devil can't fool a wide awake Muslim. Not nowadays. We require you to present receipts. You can't just tell the same story over and over and over just because you can flood the media with the same story. Where's the receipts? You know what I'm saying? Because we can show the receipts of many members of their community, and the institution of slavery and the transatlantic slave trade architecture was done by that community, by people from that community. Right. And we all see and we all know, but if you on their platform, so you got to be careful about what you say, or you scared that you got to deal, a contract. And if you say anything disparaging, it's a non-disclosure, or it's a non-disparaging clause in your contract that you can't say something that might make any of the people, the shareholders or the board members that might be of that persuasion, make them look bad. I mean, so that's the same thing with Kanye, how he got out of his Adidas deal, because he was saying these people that are Jewish. I'm not saying all Jewish people is this or that, but the people that did me is all Jewish. And then Piers Morgan or whatever was trying to, or somebody was trying to paint him. I forgot the other little dude, trying to paint him like he was just a hater or whatever. Like, he telling you the fact. Everybody who did me, and the dude, the Pasternak dude or whatever, talking about he was gonna send me back to zombie land, and all these people, he said, and he provided the receipts that they was of that small cap, that so-called ethnicity or whatever. So he's bringing absolute facts, while they're bringing false, slanderous accusations that we're haters, or that, what I'm saying? No, you just hate that we got receipts and we got the testicles to air you out, like Kanye do, like Ye do. I don't know, how many other people do, but Ye always been my hero ever since he started that. He's not my hero about his choice on women and, his choice on religion, or, his personality and nothing like that. But when he's standing on business regarding those people, same as Candace Owens, they all got Achilles heels. They all got cracks in their fish tanks and chinks in their armor that the enemy can take them out with. But while they standing on that one subject, the beast, that particular beast who they making war with, they my absolute heroes. Candace Owens is my absolute shero when it comes to that specific people, making war against that people and exposing that people. And Kanye is my hero when it comes to that also. I'm talking in the entertainment and media world. Of course, Farrakhan is the hero. He's the man of God, the Messiah, But people that claiming, to be in the field that I'm in, what I'm saying? I don't know nobody else. Shouts out Professor Griff. Shouts out Griff, because Griff been on it for a long time. About as long as I've been on it. Brooklyn G, baby.
Yo,
peace.
I'm on. Okay. I think we lost all that within hip hop. We used to have like thinkers. We don't have conscious rap. We don't have anything else but degenerate type music nowadays to poison our minds and stuff.
What do you mean? You mean
Kendrick
mainstream?
Lamar.
You mean commercially?
I think Kendrick. What you saying?
You talking about commercially? You talking about mainstream commercially? Because there ain't no shortage of
Yeah.
conscious. So
Okay,
who
but
controls,
what's
who
being
controls
pushed?
the mainstream?
That's what I was about to say. We got Kendrick Lamar, but I'm trying to say what's in the forefront is the degeneracy. Like even where I'm at, it's a bunch of white people, but the white people listen to rap, but it's nothing positive. It's just
Right.
that's
I'm
what's
saying who
popular right
owns,
now.
as far as you know, who owns and controls the labels and the radio stations and TV stations?
White people.
Is
White
it a
people.
specific kind of white people?
I'm not saying Jews. I'm not saying
Why
Jews
aren't
because
you? Why
Jews is
aren't you
white.
saying that?
Because they're white people. There's no difference. They're white.
What do they call themselves?
Jewish means Jew like.
Right. No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying, what do they identify themselves as? What do they publicly call themselves? Do they call themselves white or they call themselves Jewish?
I don't even care. Like that's
You're
like
not
that's a
understanding me,
religion.
bro. Like you're not
They're trying to
understanding.
set them. I'm trying to say they're trying to set themselves apart. Like I see what I see. You're white.
I'm asking you a question though. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm on your side. I agree with you, but this is we can't say I don't care. We gotta care. We gotta identify who the enemy is. You understand?
Yeah, I hear you.
So
they say that they're Jewish.
Right. So we want to hold them to that. They say that they're Jewish. We want to hold them to that. I agree 1,000% that they're all just white people. I agree. But they're trying to make
It's crazy
themselves.
that you can make a religion, a race, or a culture. Not a culture, but a race, a different race than other than being what they is Europeans.
Say that again. Say that again. You said it's crazy
You
that they
breaking
act
up.
like.
I think so. All right.
It must be a delay or something.
My drink breaking up and stuff.
All right, well, just hang on for a second. B More, you there?
Yes. Peace. Can you hear me?
Peace. Yeah, I hear you.
Yes. I just want to if you can excuse me, just bear with me. Can you just can we just keep it simple, right?
That's what I love to do.
Okay. Just speaking on, our celebrities in general, I think that we as Black folk can be our own worst enemy when it comes to our celebrities, because one, regardless what our celebrity is that make the most, we don't have enough money. Say for instance, just like you speak on Ye, right? And I love Ye. I even been in a class one night, and this is before.
Let me not to rush you, but you were saying to keep it simple. We need to keep it simple. We need to stay directly on the point. Like, no disrespect, but I don't really have time for back stories and stuff like that. I'm trying to you saying that we are our worst enemy because we tear our celebrities down. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And how do we tear our celebrities down? Like, give me
Well,
excuse.
we're gonna keep it a Google. Speaking of you, when it comes to Snoop, Snoop, I know for a fact, and anybody in the chat can look us up. You can look it up. You can go to Facebook, YouTube.
We need to just get to it, bro. Just you know what I'm saying. What about it?
Okay, Snoop has spoke up for Minister Farrakhan plenty times. He has he has gone through the litmus test. And we all know.
Hold on. What litmus test has he gone through?
The litmus test of.
What litmus test did he go through regarding Farrakhan?
A lot of times, our celebrities are put through the litmus test of saying, okay, if you back Farrakhan, then we can't back you.
Is Snoop backing Farrakhan?
I would say Snoop is backing Farrakhan.
What is he doing? What is he doing that's backing Farrakhan?
The same thing. Is Jay backing Farrakhan?
We're not talking about Jay. Let's stick on the subject, bro.
I am sticking to the subject. But that's what I'm trying
What
to.
does
That's
that
my,
have to do with
subject.
any? You say
My,
did
my,
you bring up another
okay.
rapper?
You brought up another rapper, brother Cam.
What other rapper did I bring up?
You brought up Ye. He not a rapper?
Oh, I thought you said Jay.
No, I said Ye.
Okay.
He goes by Ye.
Okay, so you saying does Jay?
I'm saying in a nutshell, brother. I said that we shouldn't be picking and choosing when it comes to our celebrities and what they doing for a bag.
Yes, we should. Yes, we should.
Okay, that's your opinion, right?
Yeah, and that's your opinion.
Right. Okay. So just like Snoop, just like Rick Ross, just like Ye or Kanye, just like Jay-Z, just even like Kim Kardashian, she don't rap, but she's back Farrakhan. She's been in photo op with Farrakhan.
What do you mean back Farrakhan? Like what is backing Farrakhan with your words or with your actions? How do you back somebody with your words or your actions?
I would say when it comes to Snoop, it's been both actions and words. When it comes to Ye, it's been actions and words.
Okay, you familiar with Judas, right? You
Well,
familiar with the character named Judas, right? Judas used to be a disciple.
Okay,
right?
so you saying Snoop is a Judas?
No, I'm saying how do you prove that somebody is still with?
Okay, well, how do you prove that? How do you prove that Snoop is not a Judas, or is a Judas?
By the actions.
So you saying the actions that Snoop do
is Snoop's actions supporting Farrakhan?
Is Jay's actions supporting Farrakhan?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
I mean, for the whole.
Who is Farrakhan's biggest enemy, as far as you know?
That we would have to ask the minister that.
Oh, come on, man. Come on now.
We would have to ask the minister. We would have to ask them because if we're going to say let me finish. Because if we're going to say the white man, then that would be including Father Flager.
Okay, well you sound like you're familiar.
It's not about skin color.
Are you a FOI, bro?
It doesn't matter. I just said we're gonna keep it simple.
Oh Lord have mercy. Goodbye.
Man.
Goodbye.
Cam, I came on here to snitch. One of your moderators got me on timeout, but I'm gonna make it real quick and simple because I didn't get a chance to do it at first. My opinion on that commercial, flat out, I only see it as Snoop just being Snoop. That's what he do. He always been like that, where he's gonna represent his side and he gonna keep it like that. No matter what he does, it's always gonna be coming back to where he came from, what he represent. That's what he is. As far as him not coming to the commercial with Black Pride or whatever, I don't know who else ever feel like that. I just see him doing him, and I can't take nothing from him.
I don't really understand what you just said. Is that Smokestack or Brooklyn G Baby? Which one is this?
No, this Smokestack. I done came back up because I didn't, just to reiterate what I was saying earlier about Snoop just being him. I didn't see nothing wrong with the commercial.
What does that mean? Like if he just being him and he got global influence in the hundreds of millions of people, and then he uses his global influence to tear down his own people that might want to vote for Donald Trump, but he's using his influence to tell you that you a jigaboo and you a Sambo and you a sellout and all of that.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear all that.
You didn't hear that.
Not in that commercial. We're talking about the commercial, right?
Commercial. We talking about why he did the commercial. Why do you think he did the commercial? He just said, "Man, it's a shame we had to do a commercial like this." Why? What was the controversy that was going on with him that made him have to do this commercial?
It's a Super Bowl commercial. They always try to.
You're not listening to me. Listen to what I'm saying. Why is he doing a commercial about hate of other people?
It's a Super Bowl commercial. They always go.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back with you. Brooklyn G Baby, you there?
Yeah, I'm back. Dude, bugging.
Like, and I would love for y'all to show y'all face. City to city. Peace.
Hey, city. I mean, yeah. Anytime somebody speaks against the Jews or the Jewish people, then they get blackballed. That's why when Ye did it, when all of the celebrities that's black that done it, they all get messed up.
I agree.
They all something always happens. Snoop is not gonna go against them.
Why you think Ye had the testicles to go
They
against him?
said they shot Ye up with so much dope. A Jewish doctor did that boy cold, made him crazy how much dope they put up in him, had him on psych meds or whatever. So those are the people that run this place, and if you go against them, something gonna happen. And no, they don't. And the minister, all he does is just wake us up, and when he wakes us up, they get mad at that. He don't say nothing bad. He just trying to wake us up. And anybody that like what's his name that has that rap show where they the battle of the something where it was Nickelodeon.
Oh, Wildin' Out, Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Wildin' Out. The host of that, he said something, and they did something to him. They seen where he was messing with the minister. Man, come on, man. Everybody on here should know that.
You're absolutely right. Jimmy Bell says a Jewish commercial during Black History Month is crazy. He said that's crazy work. A Jewish commercial in Black History Month for the Super Bowl.
But that's all I wanted, though. But I mean, you just follow the records. You try to get money. You get more than them. They run it, and then they want some of the money. I mean, sometimes I think about how much money Smokey Robinson, just all Staple Singer, and all of the people that made music. It's enough to keep FBA rich, where we wouldn't have to do nothing if they counted all the money that you made, all the rap stars. We wouldn't have to do no work. They made a lot of money off us, off our people.
Very true. They ain't got to
A
work.
lot of money has
life.
been made. A lot of money. You think of all, but they sign these different deals. Like Snoop worth a certain amount of money, but think about how much money they worth just from Snoop. If Snoop worth just say 200, not to be all them, we don't need to be. If he worth 200 million, they probably didn't made a 3 billion off of him.
Yeah,
that's enough to feed, man. That's a lot of money.
Yeah,
they make a lot of money off of us.
Hold on a second. Oh, B-Mo got back on. Got on. All right. Well, I appreciate you, city to city, man. I agree with you 1,000%. Let me try to get a couple of more of these calls, man.
Okay, then. I'm a cash app you for the work you putting in.
Oh man, thank you, big bro. Appreciate it, man. God bless you.
No, I'm the little bro. I just got this gray. I'm 48. You the big bro. All right.
All right, love one. Peace. Man, that's a blessing. And where was my man at? Was that Smokestack? BMO or BMO? Yeah, if you ain't trying to show your face, man, then I'm showing my face. I've been showing my face for 35 years now, putting my family in harm's way and children and everything. So if you can't answer questions, if you claiming that, you with Minister Farrakhan and you know who is with Minister Farrakhan and who ain't, you know what I'm saying, and you can't show your face, I know who I'm talking about. I know Snoop. I know Cube. I know Minister Farrakhan. I know myself, and I'm you know what I'm saying? I don't do no anonymous conversations. Like, if you really disagreeing, and I need to see you. I need to see you because I can't hide, Not that I'm trying to hide. You know what I'm saying? The guy that kept me and my family safe this long, you know what I'm saying? Still got me safe. Peace, bro.
Yeah, like I was saying, man, Snoop just being Snoop. You know what I mean? If
What
you don't
what
understand it, I can't
what is?
help you
Yeah,
on
I
it.
don't understand it, man. We already kind of went through that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What is Snoop being Snoop mean?
All it means is he gonna be him.
All right, man. Peace to you, bro. I ain't, I gotta get to somebody that knows how to explain themselves. Here's the StreamYard link. Of course,
Brother
I know
Cam.
what I'm saying is controversial. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to, rub you the wrong way if you're on the wrong side of this. It's supposed to rub you the wrong way. I've been rubbed the wrong way for 40 years, so it ain't that we ain't in our feelings. We just ain't wasting time. I'm giving you receipts. But go
Hey,
ahead.
brother Cam. It sounds like to me they just want to be giving out passes and just saying, oh, like the one brother, oh, well, we shouldn't be worried about it because we need to give money. Like you said, what's to gain the world but to lose your soul? You talking about getting all this money and overlooking what he did, and so what, he gonna be him? That's not an excuse to be turning your back on your people and all that other stuff, man. I'm looking like some of you brothers, y'all showing y'all character, man.
Yeah, it ain't even turning your back on your people. It's attacking your people. You're
Yeah,
attacking your
that
people.
too. Yeah,
It
that
ain't even
too.
turning your back. You attacking. So if you attack, I can retaliate. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. It ain't no mystery in my history. Like, it is what it is, man. It don't mean that is bitter, emotional beef or nothing like this. It's really supposed to be reasonable, adult, reasonable conversation where we can reason together, we can disagree and this and that. But too many of us is in our feelings. So it's my platform. If I see that we can't, keep it, mature and logical or whatever, then yeah, I gotta get you up out of here and go to the next call.
Yeah, they like you said, you actually know these brothers, and they talking about some, well, we can't be hating on our celebrities. It's like, bro, it's not hating if we point out something that he did that was wrong, bro.
Right. I'll be laughing about that too. I don't really go there because that sounds too clout chasey or whatever. I just learned that word. Like, if I really laid it, that I don't do that because of Snoop and all of them. Because if I really just laid out receipts or whatever, it'd be too much. It'd be too much, and then I'll be a super bully or something like that. So I really put this out for the people to see and me to study. Like, the people is worshiping these celebrities. Wow, you have no clue. I know these dudes intimately. I'm talking about some life and death, crying, whatever, almost every level. That's why I can hold you accountable. That's what our people don't like that. We don't like that somebody can hold us accountable for our BS.
They want to be beyond reproach.
Right.
Can't say nothing to me. Like you were saying, I got money. Can't say nothing to me. I'm up here. I'm at the Super Bowl. I'm doing this. Like, y'all just hating on me. Like, you can't say nothing to me. If you ain't got more money than me, you can't say nothing to me. If you ain't got a bigger house than me, you can't say nothing to me. And then it's just like, okay, brother, now you just living in your ego and you worshiping, like you said, the small hats, and they telling you to worship what they worship. So now you looking down on your own people, saying, oh, well, you ain't got this, and you some jigaboos and this and that. And then it's like, come on, man.
Yeah. It's so much, I'm reading comments and listening and thinking and vibing at the same time, but it's so much that could be said. But just the fact that I see our people are, some of our people are still hypnotized. The majority of us is not hypnotized. The spell has been broken. It don't mean we hate Snoop. It don't mean we hate Cube. Like, who keep using that word? Why are y'all using the word hate and attack? Right? Only a person that's actually guilty is going to use those kind of words. If somebody's just holding you to your own words, your own actions, your own banging and pressing that you did against your own people, Kanye and other rappers or whatever, in our peer group, and just general Americans and black people of America that might have wanted to vote for Donald Trump. When did you become a political activist or a black activist leader or whatever, but you using your global influence to bang that, instead of leaving that to the people that really do that really, are scientists and scholars and wise and fair, and what I'm saying, like NOI Muslims, what I'm saying. But if you feel like I'm Snoop, or I'm such and such, or I'm this famous athlete or whatever, and people is listening to me about a million, I must be right because I'm famous and y'all ain't, until you learn that them poor masses of God's army, that's the program that you're not bigger than. Nobody is bigger than God's army. That's the program. The program is raise the dead nation, his mentally dead nation up by the thousands. That's the program. So anybody that think that they can finesse and rob and suck the blood of and exploit God's ignorant masses, that day is over with. The grace is over with. Now you're going to have to deal with, repercussions for that. So I'm trying to give y'all the last final warnings, like Minister Farrakhan just said, repent. Repent, for the kingdom of God is at hand. Repent. It don't say rejoice, for the kingdom of God is at hand. So this is a threat. This is a divine threat. You could take it how you want to take it. But the army of God ain't ghosts and spooks. They flesh and blood black people that's fed the F up. So take it how you want to take it. But go ahead, my bad.
Oh no, you was cooking. Yeah, it's like you said. There's so much more that can be said. It's it's crazy. You look at, like we said, not just Snoop, but since we just talking about him, like you just look at his past, like his whole life. It's like dude, you do realize your life was literally shown us. You forgot that did you think we forgot who you was, man? It ain't nothing but whole and tricks and all that, and doggy style, and ain't no fun if the homies can't have none, and pouring beer all over a female in the music video, and now I got my money on my mind, and mind on money and all this other stuff. Like, come on, man.
Right. And
now
all of that's pardonable, like Prince. All of that, we all got dirt, we all fall short, but God gave us grace and he pardoned us, he paroled us. We out on parole. We really was on death row, you know what I'm saying? No pun intended. We all on death row for the dirt that we did in our life, but God pardoned us like Donald Trump supposedly did Harry O. But we still on parole. So now as soon as we go back to the dirt or the crime or that got us convicted in the first place, then we violate our grace. We violate our parole. Now, all of them past charges and whatever get refiled. Now they back active. You know what I'm saying? And that's what niggas is doing right now. They acting like grace is forever. You acting like, that's forever. And you bigger than the law. You above the law. You might be above, America's law because you got the Satanist, the God of this world, the wicked God of this world backing you up. But the God of this world, or you and your fame and your money and everything else, ain't bigger than the God program and the law of God, the court system and the judge, jury, and executioners in God court. And that's what time it is right now. So I just, like I said, all I can do is tell you what God finna do. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm a witness. I'm a little, little warner, good, deliverer of a message. I'm just a little messenger, a little helper. I'm just a little teacher's aide, helping, my Lord, helping my sensei Farrakhan to wake our people up. But if you in the way, if you're dirtying up, if you're busy dirtying up what we out here trying to clean up, then you gonna get cleaned up. That's how it's gonna go.
Agreed. And I wasn't saying all that stuff to, make it seem like he was all bad. Because like you said, we all got a past. We all was young at a point and thought one way. But like you said, God bless you. You live longer than you see things differently. I was saying that to say, like, you can't be out here, being the pot calling the kettle black and all that. And it's like, come on, man. We know you. Just like you said, I know Snoop personally. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. It's like, we know you, man. Like, don't, like you said, don't think grace forever. Like, don't just, you know what I'm saying, try to switch it up. And it's like, come on, man.
Yeah, grace is over. Not only is it not forever, it's over right now. Just like the final call is over. It ain't no more calling. This final call it don't last forever. At a certain point, you on the train station or you at the airport, they say last call, final boarding call, whatever. All right, don't get on the plane and see what happened. Don't rush and do and straighten up and act the way you're supposed to act and see what happened. So I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm not doing nothing but talking. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm telling you what the God and what the angels is gonna do, though. I can tell you that. And and that's where we at. God is already, I ain't talking about spook God. Anytime you hear me say God, for those listening, I'm talking about original black men and women, but it's specifically original black men that have power over the forces of nature. They're supreme scientists, supremely wise scientists of righteousness, but their love is vicious. You do not violate their love. You do not violate their people. You do not violate their grace. You know what I'm saying? Because the consequences are severe, the most severe. There's no such thing as terrorizing like God terrorizes. There's no terrorism like terrorism that God puts on the wicked. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, yo, Cam, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I just want to say this real quick, man. It's like I just been standing back here cracking up, but at the same time taking everything serious because you had to laugh at some of this stuff. It's so sad with our people, man. But I think it goes to show how our people continue to fall for the mastery of a hypocrite. Like to me, the master, a lot of those are a lot of black preachers. They can just swindle them ways out of something. You know what I'm saying? Easy. So and it's like Snoop made these statements, right? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like all the brother had to do was apologize to black people. It was just that simple. But instead, they twisted to hate, make it look like, no, I'm not a hypocrite. These people just hating. Nah, man. Our people gotta distinguish the two. You know what I'm saying?
You just said it. You just said the whole thing right there. Instead of apologizing, which is the magic word, those are magic words to black people. I'm telling y'all, if y'all in something, it might not work. The magic might not work immediately right there, but over time it's gonna work. But if instead of apologizing, which is what you owe, and atoning and repenting to your people, you turn around and accuse them of hating you or being haters, there's like then not only are you guilty of the first crime, now you're guilty of a whole nother crime called false accusation and slander. Right? So even if the person was guilty, whatever the punishment is for that crime of hating, if the people was actually guilty of that, now you guilty of that. Now you have to be punished for the crime that you falsely accuse somebody else of committing. Now you got two crimes on top of you. And that's what the Bible, Quran and Bible always say about the wicked or the disbelievers or the hypocrites. They continue to stack crimes on top of their own crimes. And God allows them to live a longer life so they can stack sins on top of sins, because that justify God putting them in the worst type of hell. Because God don't do things unfair or unjust. He's not going to, punish you worse than you deserve. So since, we turn away from him and we turn towards the God of this world, which is Satan, and we shit on his people and shit on his messenger and his message and his grace, then he keeps us alive so we can build up more and more sin so he can make us a public example of humiliation and chastisement and do us, send chills throughout the planet for the example that he makes of one of us that do that. That's so bold that they challenge the flames. They challenge the guards of hell, you know what I'm saying, which is righteous angels. Hell is not controlled by the wicked. The fire of hell is actually guarded and governed by righteous angels. That's vicious. That's vicious in their righteousness. And they have the knowledge and the power over your mind, over your soul, over your body, you know what I'm saying, over your feelings. I'm not talking about ghosts. These human beings, supreme scientists that unfortunately, I don't care how much you don't like it, they have full authority over you. And that's why we disbelieve. Like, I don't believe in the Muslim. I don't want to be a part of no organization. Ain't nobody got no authority over me. I'm my own man. Shit, the hell you are. Somebody got authority over everybody. Somebody got authority over every human being. Our job is to try to become self-masters, righteous self-masters, to where we qualify to be the authority over ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But we not that. We little children, little wild, little weak, immature children that absolutely human beings that you don't know nothing about. Like the Bible say, be careful how you entertain strangers. You don't know, that might be your authority angel. That might be your guardian angel or your death angel. You don't know how this life works. You don't know what's going on. You mentally dead. I'm saying we, most of us. But this is the job of, the 5% is to spread, this knowledge, to this revelation. What you do with it is your business, but you won't be able to say that you wasn't warned. You won't be able to say, I never heard, I never understood, he didn't explain it to me good enough. No, you know it. You just don't believe it. You have your right, whatever. Don't believe it. Do what you been doing. Do what you like. But when it hit, and it will hit quick and immediately and suddenly, then you're going to remember all these little lives and any Muslim, any NOI Muslim that warned you. You're going to remember them. Go ahead, Prince.
No, I was going to say, peace and blessings, and thank you for allowing me on your platform. I was going to get on up out of here. I appreciate you bringing me on again, as always.
Man, anybody like I said, if you can withstand this raw, uncut truth and appreciate it and have love for your own people to that level that you're willing to fight whoever, then you VIP with me, and anything that you want to speak on, any kind of business or whatever, like I always tell you, Prince, you're welcome anytime to get on here and say whatever you need to talk about.
Thank you, brother. I always appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Prince, peace. Gooch, hop on a live, Gooch. Young Akbar, Gooch the Great, Abdul Akbar, my honorary Muslim name for my brother. Madan.
Yeah, man. Kind of reminded me when I think of Snoop, man. I always, he was up there. You know what I mean? But I think what comes to mind to me, man, when I think of a person like Snoop and a lot of y'all brothers, man, is that I don't know who that was on the beginning of that Tupac song, right? but in the beginning of that intro, he was like, he kind of, forgive me if I misquote it, but he was like, blessed with the gift to speak, the power to reach any ninja on any street. May the Most High look down and be proud of what transpired since the day the seed was planted. I think if Snoop embraced that more, and apologize, he'll be on. We'll have a little more respect.
Right. Magic word is apology. Apology is the magic. Those are the magic words. If that don't happen, then ain't nothing gonna happen. Young Abdul Akbar, Gooch the Great, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
what's good with you, my brother?
Assalamu alaikum, brother. I've been trying to call you for the past 2 days. I know you've probably been busy. But I've been working with, and it's off the subject, but it's just gonna be real quick. I've been working with the people from Pasadena and Altadena who've lost their homes in the past couple weeks due to the fires. And I was at a round table 2 days ago with some brothers, and they were hungry. They hadn't eaten in about 3 or 4 days, and they just happened to be around some brothers. They had some final calls and some bean pies, and they didn't have any money. And they asked one of the brothers, said, "Brother, we don't have anything right now. You know, we just lost everything due to the fire. He said, is it possible we could just have maybe a couple slices of bean pie?" And the brother said, "No, get out my face." So
the brother said, "Get out my face."
yeah, get out my face. So I asked the brother again. I said, "Are you sure that's what they said?" And they all said, "Yeah, that's what he said." So basically, what I'm calling to ask you, I know it's March 27. Do you know of any way I can buy these brothers maybe a couple of bean pies to show that?
Yeah, let me back that up. We don't just let that ride like that. So I can't allow that type of story. You know what I'm saying? We need receipts. We need a face. We need a picture or something. We can't do that here. You know what I'm saying? You can't produce no type of report like that. I'm not saying it's not true, because if it is true, that person need to be put on blast publicly or whatever the case is.
Right. And I don't know if you've been seeing my call, but I know you've been busy, but it's been on me kind of hard. And I've called and I've called. I even went to Google.
So did you require whoever told you that to identify the brother?
Well, you know, he just basically gave a description of a black brother in a bow tie. I mean, that could be any of the brothers. You know what I mean? So,
you gotta be more. You gotta be more responsible than that, Gooch. You know what I'm saying?
I do,
because I don't know
but
who
at the
you
same
talking
time,
about.
Right.
Huh?
But being that, you know, y'all my brothers. So even if I have to buy it.
Nah, you still going somewhere else. Nah, no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We don't that's still suggesting that happened.
Okay.
I don't allow that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it didn't happen, but we don't play that. We don't play somebody like they misrepresented, or they, you know, it's some people that lost their house. Talking about, can I have a slice of pie? Talking about, get out my face. Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. And I asked him, "Are you for it?" And it was for
why didn't you but Goose, why didn't you require, you know, press them for some receipts to identify?
Well, I did press them, you know, as far as are you sure? You know, because I know that's just not
no, sir. Like, no, I'm talking about press them for identification. Identify them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was at a round table, huh?
And you know, this is what I'll do, because I will be around the dude tomorrow, and I'll call you again and text you and let you know it's me again, and you can talk to him. And you know, if you notice, I've been calling you a little bit more than usual lately, so that's it. But if we can get to the bottom of it, or, you know, I don't want to blame my brothers, but it's something that came to me, and I just, you know.
But when it comes to you, what are you supposed to do? Like, I mean, I know you don't know this, but, you know, in Islam, when somebody bring you a report, you know what I'm saying, because you don't know if they righteous or unrighteous, you're supposed to look carefully into it. You don't spread it, especially not publicly, because you don't know if it's true. But when a person bring you news, especially if they're an unrighteous person bring you news, you are supposed to carefully look into it, because it may be that you might, you know, cause harm to a person or people in ignorance, and then be sorry for what you did. Even spreading that report is causing harm. Like, how are we supposed to look at that? You know what I'm saying? We ain't never supposed to spread no report like that publicly. And, you know, even if you was calling me and I didn't answer, text it to me, or leave me a voice message. Even for you to hop on here with me like that, that's like out of bounds, bro. Like, that's something that you don't just, you know, put on there like it's fact. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, so the brothers that said that, do they got cell phones? Can they get on the live with me?
I'll be at the place in which we take them hygiene stuff tomorrow around 12 o'clock, and I'll call you. You can talk to them on my phone or whatever, live, face to face. I'll do that for you.
So are they used to have a house in Altadena or Pasadena and it got burned down?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But they don't get, and they saying they don't got no cell phones or what? They don't got no communication devices or what?
They had a phone, but I didn't exchange numbers with them because we go there to take them hygiene and clothes.
Is it somebody you know?
I know the owner of the home that they're in right now.
I'm talking about is the person that said that the brothers did this is to them. Is it somebody you know that said a brother did that to them?
No, I just know them from us, going there and giving them food and giving them clothes and things of that nature. That's all. I mean, there are about 22, 24 different people there that were going through, the fires or whatever. This is just like temporary housing for them or whatever.
I'll ask this. See, these are all stuff that you probably should have asked, but I'll ask them because it's other brothers out there that's not members of the nation. They from other organizations and they got bean pies. I don't know. Is the brothers supposed to have Final Call newspaper with? Did he?
That's another thing I was saying. They had those as well. So
yeah, well, I would like to, like I said, find the ones that said that happened, and
I will.
Get them on the live with
me. If
me.
you don't answer tomorrow, if you don't answer, I'll text you or whatever because we're usually there for about 2 hours with them. So yeah, I got you.
Yeah, and we'll talk after this, and
Yeah.
Saying how you do that.
Okay, but other than that, thanks for your programming. I was in here earlier with the guy you had to kick out who said Snoop just doing Snoop. Well, how, does he know Snoop to know what Snoop just does?
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently he knowing better than we do.
Snoop just being Snoop. So does he actually think that the Snoop that we see on TV is the actual Calvin Broadus and that's what he does?
I don't know. I can't speak for nobody else, but when I let them speak, if you're not making no sense, if you're not, explaining yourself good enough, then I heard all I need to hear. And I'm just being me. That's just me being me. So if that's Snoop just being Snoop and this is you just being you, then that's just me being me. So as far as we can go with that.
All right, man. But I want us to give a shout out to Ruben, iMad, Elmatic, you, Security, and everybody that makes a contribution to your channel, man. I love you, brother. Keep up the good work, and we'll talk after the show. Salute.
For sure. Later. Salute. Peace. Where we at? 147, minute 48. So we got about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Yeah, because that didn't have nothing to do with this subject. And I'm one track minded, like I'm tunnel vision. Once I get locked on a subject, then I gotta, debrief myself real quick. Madon Komet, can you say something that can get us back on this track, on this subject that we're talking about?
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Just to bring it full circle, we're talking about the hypocrisy, not only of the brother not apologizing, but the hypocrisy to come out and make a commercial to make it look like the hate is equal or the hate is one-sided. I mean, well, it is one-sided, but we know what side that most hate has been directed to. So if that kicked you off, I don't know if that'll help a little bit.
Nah, I didn't.
But man. But on a serious note, I think when we really look at it, right, how they talking about this anti-Demism or anti-Semitic and stuff like that, when it's like they don't put us in that narrative. Like when you brought out the definition, it showed who fit the definition, right? But when they put the commercial, our people would never ever fathom that. You know what I'm saying? We'd never fathom that could possibly be us. You know what I mean?
Right. Brother Brant, what up with you? Peace.
Assalamu alaikum, soldier.
Alaikum salam.
This is completely off the subject, but the brother Gooks that was just on saying that he deals with a lot of people that lost their homes and things in the fires. I was wondering maybe if you know, because I have a whole bunch of women's clothing and shoes and stuff that I want to donate to those people out there. I want to know if you have any way to kind of facilitate that because I'm in Arizona. So I want to know if you know of anyone or anybody I can contact to, find a way to be able to get this stuff out there.
Yeah, absolutely. So, do we follow each other on Instagram?
I believe so.
Yeah, if you can, just hit my DM, and then I'll just hit you, and we'll chop it up on that because it's a few people that I think be running certain supplies back and forth from AZ to the victims.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right,
that was Jacob, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you, brother Brent. All right,
absolutely. Salam alaikum.
Make it fly. Juan makes it. I feel disrespected and I'm not even registered. Yeah, let me play this this video this commercial one more time.
This brings me back to Kanye.
And just to wrap it up and bring it on home, this is what we was talking about. Fair use.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
And this brings.
So that's the commercial, and then I added my own little clips and receipts on the end of it. So let's listen to this.
Brings me back to Kanye. Of course, everybody's like Kanye for supporting Trump, but then I hear things that he's trying to say, like he's trying to approach the situation with love because that's the only way we get down to the bottom of it. How do you feel about these? He's giving me the look.
The only way to beat hate is with love. Learn from the dog.
Which one of you jigaboo gonna be the first one to do it?
Man, with love like that, who needs hate?
How do you feel about these statements that Kanye?
Have you seen that movie Get Out?
Actually, I haven't seen it, but I know
you
what
need
it's
to
about.
go see it because Kanye's the star.
I know exactly what it's about, though.
That's who he is. The brainwashed. Like the nigga he used to be before he went to that house.
Yeah,
is not the nigga he is. The nigga he used to be was outlandish, different, had his own views and opinions. Now he's like thinking I want to just try to. That sounds like a programmed, computerized nigga.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Like when you're not programmed and all of a sudden, shoot, you program.
It's Sunday, man. I got gospel in my heart right now. For all that hate, I'ma answer it with love. Y'all can't hate enough on me. I love too much.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo ass niggas gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the fuck out one of you Uncle Tom ass niggas for doing it. Which one of you niggas gonna do it first? The devil never show you his face in the get-go.
So it didn't feel like that.
The devil don't never give it to you in the intro. The devil gonna take his time with you. He gonna milk you in. Then he gonna flash on you. Nigga, you didn't know I was him?
Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together.
Stop worrying about his. But apparently, he was kind of worried about
which
ours.
one of you? So if he don't care about y'all, he really don't give a fuck about us. So fuck him too. And fuck everybody down with Donald Trump. I said a year, Snoop Dogg. Fuck him.
We gotta learn to pick each other up instead of pulling each other down. That's what we great at as black people. We great at tearing each other down.
I don't know, man. Who's great at tearing who down? Who tore who down first?
I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man. Still 100% black.
I'm strong. That's like a hurricane. Still standing. Still strong.
You could be up 1 minute and they'll try to pull you down the next. But I'm a strong black man. I'm cut from a different cloth. You can't tear me down. I'm one of God's child. One of his children. And I'm taking the load.
I don't know if I'm cut out for that kind of love.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that? I swear to God, we the worst. We the worst.
So yeah, that's the full thing. That's the full little clip that I had put together. It's way more that I could have put to that, but I just be like in a piece together receipts in a cool little entertaining, funny chronological order or whatever. My little editing. If I really had time to do it, I just slapped that together like 30 minutes before I just came on the live. But I'm a roaster. And I just know like as y'all see, y'all gonna take it super personal, super emotional, and if I get the roasting and clowning, why you really gonna accuse me of attacking people and hating and plotting and y'all killed Malcolm X and all kind of y'all gonna go all the way with it. So I be trying to make jokes, even though the jokes are still, I guess, too hard, too dark. My way of joking is still too dark. You know what I'm saying? And I'm broke, right? I'm broke. I'm washed up, bitter, little rapper or whatever. All the stuff that that you shouldn't listen to me for. Yet, I still have enough influence by God's grace, by the real, true, and living God and his Mahdi and his Messiah's grace that, one little David can take down a whole bunch of big Goliaths and they followers. So might be careful. You might want to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because, the smooth stone, the slingshot in this case is like Jesus said, it's the sword, it's the tongue, the word. If a person know how to put the right kind of words together with the right spirit, backed by the right God, and the right receipts, you can take any Goliath head off. You can take any false God, false idol, head off. So, but, people don't believe it. They don't believe it until you make them, they want to test the theory. So once you test, you can't stop the test. once nuclear test, you can't stop that mother. So you just got to try to duck or whatever, get in a bunker or something.
Oh my God. Yo, man, you's a classic. Hey, yo, you's a comedian, man. Like the way you put that whole series of events together, bro. Like Snoop got to give you props on that, bro. That's
I hope that he laugh, and I hope this is something we can laugh about. And I always be hoping this with my people, but it don't work out like that. They take it so personal that they not friends with me no more for the rest of their life. It's a lot of people. I mean, that's kind of what happened with Q or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just take, they take me like I hurt them deep, like I cut them deep or something. Like y'all talking way more reckless about me or about us and about black people or whatever. But as soon as I open my little broke mouth, my little, insignificant mouth, then it's like I didn't hit a nuclear bomb or something. I didn't drop the nuclear bomb or something like that. Hint, hint. So it is what it is. Man, thank you, Big Zed. Big Zed, thank you for the Cash App. And I know I probably missed one or two Cash Apps, and y'all definitely keep this work going. All of this is sponsored by while my cats out there is sponsored by these folks, the FCAS. The works of Brother Cam and the campaign show is brought to you by, charitable supporters and donations of y'all, the actual people of God, the actual army of God, the actual brotherhood and sisterhood of God. So I thank God for y'all, and I thank God in y'all. So even if you don't have no quote unquote, cash app or no bread, because we all struggling, just the fact that you paying your brother attention and pay me a little bit of respect enough to, to stay watching and soaking up the information in the game and soaking up some of this ammunition that you can use, you know what I'm saying, to cut up the falsehood or the magicians around you. Use this information. This ain't mine. I didn't invent it. I had to collect this information from various places, and God just blessed me with the gift to put them together like in a rap. I know how to put words together a certain kind of way. I know how to put videos, whatever. But this is yours. Make some money. I ain't gonna do no copyright strikes. Anything you see me put post, y'all can share it. I'm not striking nothing. I'm not copyright striking nothing. Y'all could use it all. Make a little money off of it. Do whatever y'all got to do. React to it. You don't even have to agree with me. You can cuss me out and say Cam is a bitter hater that's always hating on Cube and Snoop and all of that. I won't strike you. You know what I'm saying? Get your paper, man. Get your paper and get your audience up, and we can laugh about it. We can laugh about it. I'm not trying to do no mess. This ain't like no, all that old messy snitch paperwork, gang bang, feud stuff that's going on social media. It's not that. I love Snoop. I love Cube. I love anybody that I bumped heads with. Napoleon from the Outlaws, Yuck Mouth, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, that, might have had a disagreement with or something like that. These are my real loved ones. My real loved ones. They might not love me like they used to, but I love them. I never do no harm to them unless they, and they ain't never threatened or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't never threatened them, but I ain't got no desire in my heart to do no harm to them. They doing harm verbally to us, if anything. So it's my job is just to check it and correct it and hope we can laugh about it. Like, Snoop and well, I don't know. Snoop is more to me. Well, I don't want to. He's more street. He's more real. He's more regular, down to earth to me than Ice Cube was. You know what I'm saying? I love Cube. We had a certain kind of relationship, but it wasn't the kind of relationship that me and Snoop had. Probably because I wasn't signed to Snoop. I wasn't expecting certain things from him. So since I didn't have to expect certain things from him, that we didn't really bump heads, or I didn't get disappointed. So I don't got no problem with Snoop, but I'm gonna hold him accountable. Man, Big Brant, thank you, Big Brant. Man, I got your Cash App. Thank you, Big Brant. Man. I'll be wanting to do the Forbes list and tell the people the amount, but I don't want to put nobody out there and start no competition. This ain't no telethon. I just appreciate y'all, man, for supporting me. This is my 2.7 billion right here. My twos and fews is my 2.7 billion for telling the truth, standing on my testicles and representing y'all. So I appreciate y'all. I got my business manager here that we about to get off the line. So she's here to give the final instructions for the evening. Go ahead.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. So when we do a new upload or a new live, you'll always get notified.
Always get notified. Brother Madon Commit, I'm gonna give you the last word as we do every day around this time, and after that we're gonna tap out.
No doubt, I appreciate it, Cam, man. Once again, it's been real educational build, man, and entertaining at the same time, which we need. We know we need the inspiration and the aspiration as well. So, hey, let's continue to get this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and continue to build on the God within. And I appreciate the time.
Man, all love, salute to all y'all in the chat. We back every weekday, God willing, every weeknight, I should say. The normal time is 7 p.m. West Coast time, 10 p.m. East Coast time, campaign show. And also follow me on my personal channel, West Coast Cam, just straight West Coast Cam. And man, I think that's it, right?
Yep.
That's it. We out of here. Peace and blessings. Peace.